So today I'm in Nashville. I've lived in Tennessee and Georgia for basically my whole life, but I've never really been up to Nashville, and I decided to come over here for Labor Day and check out the Parthenon. So Nashville, Tennessee has an exact replica of the Parthenon in Greece, and in its exact replica, they figured out exactly what it looked like and they built a new one. And around late 19th century. It's pretty cool. So if you want to see what the original Parthenon looked like in its full glory, here it is. This is what it looks like. And it's pretty cool that they completely rebuilt it. Here in Nashville, Tennessee, only a couple hours north. I can't believe it took them a whole lot to get here. Yeah, this is a pretty cool park. So Centennial Park for Nashville is out there, right there. Beautiful view of the Marriott. So yeah, let's go walk around and explore. I get a feeling the original Greek didn't have this kind of music being played around the temple. Whoa. Wow, look at the details. You see that they put a little protective grate on top of it, like a little fancy thingy. I don't know what kind of material that is, but the original was not built out of that material, I bet you. Yeah, we're going under. Nashville Parthenon. Nashville Parthenon would... We're going under. In and under. Oh wow, they got a whole museum underneath here. So, I got a feeling the original Parthenon didn't have all this nice AC stuff. You know, the bathrooms, the restrooms, the Coke machine, the drink shop. Don't remove. Well, they removed it. Huh. They have a little miniature pyramid.
Used to be 50 cents. Boy, does that change, huh?
Oh wow, this is kind of cool. All the photographs of Nashville used to be Athens of the South. I'm going upstairs. Oh wow, this is the inside. Excuse me. Wow.
So this is a little different presentation we normally have. And these are all the same sculptor, Alan LaCroix. All of the figures. I'll let you guys discover that for yourself, right? So this is a little different.
Wow, this is majestic.
So this is a group. It's called it's something like 63 feet tall.
Taking a look at the little museum beneath this place. Ancient crane model, replica created. It's pretty cool little engineering device of how the crane worked back then. Caterpillar crane. So I attended a guided tour, and this is the statue of Athena, but all these things that are hanging everywhere are a temporary exhibit honoring the artist that created the statue of Athena. And this is kind of a one-time only thing, so I got lucky. I got to see all this stuff. And the guy that created it Took him 8 years to create the statue. And this is real gold. This isn't paint. This is real gold. At least on the front side. And the incredible detail this thing took is absolutely a monumental task that the artist took. His name was Alan something. Do you know what the Alan first name? Come on, is there something that says these are all his other things that he created? Come on, what was the guy's name? Alan Ineller. I can't. Like Eleanor. Let's just call him that. But yeah, the artist Alan. Let's call him Alan. Created all these works of art. This is pretty dang good skill. All this other stuff is pretty cool. But look at that. This is what made him famous. Look at the detail of this thing. So if you look at it in extreme detail, you could water down. You see Medusa. Medusa's right there. And the Nike symbol, that's where we get the shoe idea from, is actually right there. Something right there. She's wearing the helmet. And the snake. Those are important in Greek mythology. Not related to Christian teachings, they're separate. And behind there you see the story of the Amazonian warriors, for female fierce warriors. And the spear, I think the spear is my favorite part. The spear is actually from an old McDonald's sign that was not being used anymore. So, old McDonald. Making D's is in here. But yeah, if you... all these other pieces of art, they're pretty cool too. It looks more impressive from this side, actually, just the sheer size of this thing. I mean, this is the shield, and the story goes on here is the face in the center is, it explains it right here, is that's the Medusa. And this, all these people around here, those were the Amazonian warriors, who were female fierce warriors. And she used the face of the Medusa to defeat all the Amazons. And not related to the Amazon rainforest or the river. That's just they just share a name, that's about it. But yeah, just the sheer scale of this thing is quite impressive. And I think only like one person made all this. The more I look at it, the more detail I see. Like all these little colors, each detail, descriptions of the battle. This is all artistic. No, the original is long gone because the original was made out of gold and ivory. And you know, when the Greek empires fell to Rome, and then went to the Muslim conquest, and then the Christians battled over it. Over the centuries, yeah, all the wealthy stuff disappeared. But yeah, look. This dude lives in Nashville, Alan or something like that. He's a world famous artist. Let me get a better look at it from over here. The statue dedicated to Annie Frederick Cruz. Oh. Okay, so other people helped. Oh, okay, this is all the names. Okay. Love the donation box. What does the helmet symbolize? I would like to know what the helmet, this little... It reminds me of things like from the Roman centurions where they have that hair, red looking thing in the middle. The furry thing. I'd like to know what that looks, what that is. The guiding of Athena. By the way, the original is actually made out of pure marble. The interior. Yeah. So these doors right here. The original idea, because the original set of doors were made during the Bronze Age, but these two, they wanted them to have a foot thick, and they're the exact same height as the originals. But they had to be made of wood because the ancient Greeks did not have the technological innovation to make a foot thick bronze door with this height and size. And so they could not recreate that. They could not make a bronze door, but even though the bronze was. But when they constructed this is solid bronze. It's a foot thick. Weighs about several tons. And the floor, what I understood from our tour guide, this whole area out here had some kind of reflective material like mercury or maybe water or something. So when the sun rose, and by the way, these doors, this door, and that door behind right there, this is east to west, so it follows from sunset to sundown. So in the morning when the sun rose, you would see this massive, shiny, glowy thing coming straight onto Athena's face, like a statue. So they're not sure what the floor was covered in. Some kind of liquidy something that reflected the sunlight. So it was glorious. And if you look at the top, right at the tippy top, right at her top, that's a sphinx, an Egyptian sphinx. And Egyptian sphinxes kind of share mythology with Egyptian cultures and Greek cultures. So, yeah. So we got McDonald's, we got Egyptian, and we have Nike all in this statue. Oh, and Medusa. Yeah, this is a pretty amazing place. And one thing about the doors I never get, so these things right here, these are actually tracks for the door for engineering purposes, so the door can slide open relatively easily because this thing weighs several tons. And they think that the original had tracks as well, something similar to this. But yeah, and I don't think the Greeks had a master lock. Yeah. This thing is solid bronze. Oh. Right here. Take a picture of this. So take a picture of that, and I'll read it here. These dudes right below the statue, I just learned that these are all gods and goddesses. I don't know which one's which. Apollo's the one on the horse, but the rest of them I don't know who they really are. These are all lesser gods, probably. Is there anything over here? Over here? No. So I'm gonna come over here and check out this part. So this is a scaled down replica of the top. And it probably explains... Oh, right here. Oh yeah, that's the very top of the building. Which god is which. And this is a scaled down model. Oh, this is an example of the doors I was talking about earlier, just a few minutes ago. Look how massive, look how thick this is. Oh my goodness. Okay, I guess I better not. Wow, that's a heavy door. That's several tons. I'm in trouble now. I was not expecting, meaning I'm not the first one to touch the door. Wow, look at this. What is this? This is the same thing as the other side of the building. Quite interesting art. Look how high the ceiling is. I keep looking at the details, like the paint. Where's that sensor? I'm curious, how does this thing work? I don't know. So yeah, the museum is closed right at 4:30. I just walked outside. This is a pretty cool exhibit. It's pretty amazing for Nashville, Tennessee. Let's go good walk around the outside of the building because
and they kept telling us.
I looked at this side of the building. So what are these little starry looking things? Real steps are over here. What am I doing? This is what the generic park looks like, just the city around Parthenon. There's the Centennial Park. I don't know what this little thing is. Here's the playground. Some piece of art. Performance Art Studios. I don't care about the studios. I'm gonna walk around and check out this little thing. What is this? Civil War, Veterans Farm. Huh. Civil War monument. That's interesting. Around the Centennial Park here in the Parthenon. This water looks horrible. This looks this looks terrible. Oh my goodness, this looks worse than swamp water. These birds.